What is going on, family? I want to welcome you guys back to another video, and in this video today what I want to go over is a little market update. The trades that me and my team took this week, the trades that we are in is a buy on GBP/USD. We bought around this range last week, right at that doji is where we entered. We saw that it hit the trend line. It started to reverse away from that and went up, and you guys need to notice that it actually is coming back to the trend line right here. And what we see, this is very crucial as when we're looking in the market what's going on, but you guys can see in the market that we actually are forming a W formation right here. Coming back here to test the trend line, going up to our 20 length moving average. After it hit the moving average, what it did is it came back down to the trend line. So obviously with me, I am more of a swing trader. I am focused on more long-term setups, but every time that we see a W formation in the market, that usually means that it's going to be a buy. And as well, whenever we see a M formation like it went here, as well when we see an M formation, just how it went up, then down, then up, then down overall, that means it's going to be a sell. So if you ever see like a W forming like we see here, it's going to be a buy. If you ever see an M pattern forming, it's going to be a sell. And I want to find more clear of an M pattern. Right here, you guys can see it came up, right back down, went up, and then went down here. And what you guys need to notice, this was a perfect sell entry right here for both times, is because it came and it hit the 200 EMA. So when it hit the 200 EMA, it came up, tapped it, and then dropped down. Came back down to the 50 length moving average, and then went back up to the 200 EMA. And I'm going to discuss how to use the moving average and the EMA next week more in depth for you guys because it's very important. But we are in a buy right now on GBP/USD. As well with that, we are in a buy on USD CAD. You guys can see that we kind of have the same formation right here. It has a W formation. It came down and went up. It's coming back down. So usually when we have the right leg of the W is what I like to call it, you always see a break for the right side. So we should see a break. The next point of resistance that we are waiting for it to break in the market is right there. So once we see the market come up here, what we're going to need to see a break at the resistance is very long candles. You guys can see right here to the left that when the market came down to break this point of support right at that line, let's bring it down so you guys can see, this red candle was very long, and that's because it needed a lot of power to break through that zone. So today we actually did have NFP this morning, and that is called non-farm payroll. It's a big news occurrence that really affects the US dollar in a dramatic way, and honestly we didn't have too much happen. We have a little push to the upside for USD CAD. GU really didn't do anything as well. It's kind of starting to push down, but I think it's just because news is coming out. It's trying to break that trend line, but obviously the trend is your friend. It has to respect the trend line. So it's here for the daily candle. So it's probably going to bounce off that trend line, closes a doji for the daily candle, and then continue to rise. With USD CAD, same thing. We're hoping for a break of this resistance level. Might not happen today, might not happen on Sunday, but we should see a continuation to the upside on all next week. And as we're looking at the daily chart right here, you guys can see that we have a higher high, then we have a higher low, then we have a higher high, we have a higher low. And I think right around this zone right here is where our new higher high is going to be. And then it's probably going to retrace back down here to make a higher low and then continue its way up. But as we can see right now for the daily chart in USD CAD, we are in a buy market right now. And then the last trade that we are in for this week is Euro USD. And it's really funny because as we're looking at this chart right now, guys, you guys can see the same formation or W formation came down to this big support zone, went back up to previous resistance, came back down to that support zone, and this is also where we entered the trade right here. We kind of saw this hammer pattern right here, and we said, all right, well, this is an indication that the market is going to reverse very soon here. We also kind of have a doji pattern right here on yesterday's candle, so this candle might just be testing this range right here, and then we could see for the continuing rest of this day, we could see it rise to these levels. But I don't know, guys. Like I said, it is Friday, so the market is going to close for me in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. So I don't know. We might see something happen in the next 6 hours. And with me, I'm more of a swing trader, so I'm focused on what's going on. But this is a little market update on the trades that we are in. If you guys want to start trading with us as well, down below in the link in my description is a chat to my 7-day trial. You guys can basically come in, try the trades. If you like it, that's awesome. But I really look forward to providing more value for you guys, especially the ones that really don't have the money to get started fully, because this is awesome on YouTube that I can spread so much value throughout just a video and help you guys out. But I hope you guys learn some things as well. I'm gonna constantly be providing more education. I'll see you guys later.